Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
Okay, guys, the only platform I could not get on this morning was my Facebook acting all crazy, but it's okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't have long. I have a meeting I have to go into, but I want to give you guys an update. I'm talking to you guys and I'm talking to Instagram at the same time, so we're multitasking today. Two things. This morning, I did an inspection with Groundworks, and I also did a seller side close. Did I go? No, I did a HELOC this morning, but I want to tell you about a quick thing. I always talk about getting additional training, and I always say, like, some things you only know from like the training and like getting in the field. So like, for example, today during my HELOC, I was going through the packages, and some people might not know this, but this is what makes a reputable notary signing agent to title companies. It's not just collecting signatures, is having that knowledge of what that means. This weekend, guys, too, I'm going to tell you why we're running a promo. Labor Day is the code for 70% off. I'm going to tell you why in a second. Okay, but when I was doing the closing, I noticed that there were two duplicate signature name affidavits that both had the name of the wife and not the husband. I know that there should be one for the husband, and they probably did two for the wife on accident, like a clerical error. Now, most notaries would just have had the wife fill out both and just say, it must have been a duplicate, or, let's say it was only one and there was none for him. You would just say, okay, well, I filled out everything they gave me, right? And then you just send it back. But being that above and beyond notary is knowing that it's not about you just going to closings and collecting a check. It's about having a relationship with your title company. So this is actually a direct client of mine. Having those relationships with a title company that is like, I'm looking out for you, you look out for me, we work together. Yes, I can send that package back and still get paid my whole fee because I signed what you gave me. But I also could let you know, which I did, hey, there's an error here. I might look at what I'm looking at. There should be one for the husband as well, and there's not. So what I offered was, I said, we could do one of two things. You let me know what you want to do. I can, there was another affidavit that was similar to it, but it didn't have a notarial section on it. It was just a name affidavit with no notarial language. I said, I could use that because it had his name on it, but it's different. Anyway, and I said, I'll just attach an attachable certificate to that, and that will give you your notarized signature name affidavit. Or I can have him put a line through and initial her name in the two spaces that they're there, print his name, initial it, and I'll notarize this copy. I could do either one of those things. But in so doing, she was just like, oh my God, such a good catch, yada, yada, yada. So we ended up doing that adding the attachable certificate to it. But it was just the fact that, and it was good because, that's something too, that when we were having a conversation, she was just like, thank you for even catching it. Thank you for offering those recommendations. They're actually really good ideas. Let me make sure we can do those, it makes you more appealing to work with, because they know that not only is the notary collecting signatures, but she's aware of the industry and what we need. For example, if I was doing the signing and we were signing the deed and I noticed there was no notarial verbiage at the end, 99% of the time, I don't like saying all, a deed has to be notarized. And so you can have them sign it and say, oh, well, there's no notarial section on there. They must have left it off. Oh, well, send it back. Or you can go above and beyond and say, hey, I noticed there's an error, I believe, on this document. I can attach a certificate to it. Do you want to edit it? How do you want to go about it? Because now you're double checking them and you guys are working together. Okay, so that happened this morning, hence the acknowledgement I'm about to put on here. And you can get acknowledgments. I have some in my course. These are in the course right here. You can download those in the Notary Signing Agent one, and you can use those. There's some other ones that are online. But I like to use these when I'm doing loan docs. And I don't like this one, but this is one I got offline too. When I'm doing general notary work, I have another one. It's similar to this, but not this one specifically. This is one that you typically will see in loan packages anyway. And so I will just print one of these off, which I just did, fill it all out, state up, county up, all the information about the signing, fill this out here, and then put it in the loan package to go along with that signature affidavit. So that way they have a notarial verbiage added. And then I do my scan backs and send it all back in a second. Okay, that's done. The next thing I want to talk about really quick, I told you I have another meeting I gotta go into, but is this weekend. So this weekend is Labor Day weekend. It's funny because everybody was asking me, Vanessa, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? And y'all know me, I don't do holidays. Like, I do holidays as in they're amazing and they're fun, but every day is a work day for me. I love building. I love what I do. There's never like this. I don't need a break from what I'm doing because I love what I do. Most people work things where they need a break and they're like, oh God, thank God. It's usually surprise people I've heard recently say, oh my God, 4-day weekend, 3-day weekend. Like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. I'm like, you good? Like, you stressed? You don't like your job that much? I think it's time to transition. Okay. But for me, what I'll be doing this weekend is my real estate. You guys know I just got my title producer's license. So I'm working on my real estate license. So it's in Virginia. It's a 60-hour course that you have to go through. So it's about almost 3 days. So I'm going to take today, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to complete the course and then take my exam on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll be working, doing my course this entire weekend, and I'll still be cooking out. I was telling my friend, she was like, how are you going to cook out? I said, I'll put my AirPods in, put my AirPod in one ear and let the course keep talking to me while I'm flipping burgers, okay? You got to multitask, darling. You have to multitask. So that's what I'll be doing. I just encourage you guys. That's why I ran this promo. One thing I wanted to do, I wanted to put on my Facebook page who else wanted to get their real estate license. And it could be like a real estate challenge where it's like, okay, we're all going to work on it this weekend and say, I mean, different states are different as far as how many hours of coursework you have to do. And so, the license that I got was the title producers. So I just finished that. I'm still waiting on my fingerprinting background check to come back, but I passed the exam for it. The title producer's license. So now I'm doing real estate, and I said it'd be really cool if I could get like a team of us that's like, oh, I want to do that too. And then, we all just like crunch it out for the next like 4 days and just like, oh, boom, we got real estate licenses in 4 days. Boom, right? But that's what I'll be doing this weekend. So I said I'm going to run this promo because it'd be really good if you guys did some training this weekend too. Take some time to say, let me go through the, signing service course, or let me go through the business credit building course, or, the e-notary course, whatever that case is. So I said it'd be really cool if everybody was just like training with me. Like we're all just like learning this weekend. So that's what I'll be doing. She said, you finna be in all the bags. Honey, I need every single bag. So I do notary. Traditional notary, e-notary, field inspections. I'm getting my wedding officiant approval on Tuesday, and we'll be doing fingerprinting soon here. So that's all things like notarial. And then the title producer's license allows us to collect funds at the table, but also allow me to later do a title company. And then we have iNotarize, the e-notary platform. And then, yes, I'll be adding on real estate. And we have On Time Notary, the signing service. So, yeah, that's what we got. that's what we got. So that's what I'll be doing. And so I wanted to hop on here really quick and just tell you guys about that. I'm going to post some content and some videos out for you guys too. That we've been working on this week. There is an update for SnapDocs. I'm going to do a video and show you guys. If you guys are Ron capable, I didn't know until I was telling Tamika about it that she didn't know that she could add it onto SnapDocs. So if you are Ron capable, if you go to SnapDocs, I'll show you. Well, I can't show you on Instagram. I'll just put the video up so that way because Instagram can't see it. If you go to your profile, go to languages and put in Ron, R-O-N, it'll give you a drop down of different platforms that you can use to do your, like it'll say Ron Nexus, Ron Pavaso, Ron Doc Verify, Ron whatever. I put all of them on there, right? But you just put ones that you are on, and then when there is work, like say there's a title company or a signing service that has a Ron order, they'll change their filter to say, okay, who has turned on Ron? And so that's how you're able to get orders on SnapDocs for Ron if you are eNotary capable, if you have got that approval from your state. So a lot of people didn't know about that. And I'm going to do a video just to show you where that is. But once again, it's in SnapDocs under languages. That's why I think folks are like, well, why is it under languages? It just is. You go to languages. It has like English and Spanish. Well, for mine, English and Spanish. And then type in Ron, and then it'll give you those options there. So if you are doing Ron, definitely add that to it as well. Also, if you want to do a practice eNotary session, we open those up. It's not on our website yet. We send it out via email. If you did not get that email, you're not on our mailing list. Boo. But just send me an email, info@notarytonotary.com, and I'll give you that information of how we can actually. So there is a fee for it because I'm actually doing a session. So the platforms charge me to pay to put the actual. We're actually going to do a notarization, an e-notarization, and you're going to come on as the user. I'm going to be the notary, or we can do it the other way around. So you can actually see what that is going to look like. Okay, so if you want to do that, just send me an email, info@notarytonotary, until we add it to the website. But that's it. So I'm going to add on my attachable certificate to this loan closing I did this morning, and I'm going to mail it off, and we're going to move on. But this weekend, I'm going through loan signing and credit building again. I like it. This weekend, I'll be doing my real estate course, so I'll be learning this weekend. You can learn this weekend. I always look at it as the opportunity, and I look at it like getting ahead of everybody else. Everybody's off this weekend, right? No one's working. So you could take this time to get ahead of everybody else. It's like people, like if you're like into sales, you know that the best time to do door-to-door sales like when it's raining, because everybody's at home and all the salesmen don't want to go out in the rain, right? So if you know that it's a weekend, 3-day, 4-day weekend, most people probably like yourself were saying, oh, I'm not doing anything this weekend, right? Opportunity for us, people who are like, what's a holiday? Sir and ma'am, I'm getting in here, to maximize and to get further along. Okay. Notarytonotary.com, guys. Notarytonotary.com is where you go. You said, come on with the streams. And you know this, man. Okay. I'm really excited. I've mastered notary. All things notary for the most part, I've mastered it. And it's cool and I love it and I can do it in my sleep. But I like to be challenged. And so the eNotary platform is a challenge. So I like that. Like eNotary itself is not a challenge, but building this platform was a challenge. We're almost done. Got a little bit more to do, but that was a challenge. And so now I'm ready for a new challenge, which that is still something I'm working on. I still have to learn how to scale it and all that good stuff. But real estate is the next thing I want to get into. And after real estate, definitely title. That's definitely the next move. But we just keep going, keep growing. I'm excited to be like, look at me as a realtor. What? And I want to do commercial realty. I'm going to do a little residential, get my feet wet, but I'm going commercial right after that. Okay. But yeah, so that is all 6 o'clock on the wall. I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing Friday. Spread the word. Promo code is live and active. You can get in on there. And I'll be posting content for you guys, so stay tuned for that. We do have a printer giveaway that's still going on. To enter that, you have to go on Instagram or Facebook to enter for that. That printer, brand new HP LaserJet printer, goes out at the end of the month. So make sure you enter. And I think that's it. I think he said I'm motivated. I love it. I love the motivation. That's also the clock on the wall. That's all I got for now. So I will talk to you guys away. Go be great on purpose. Make sure you go to notarytonotary.com and see the events we have coming up. We do have an entrepreneurial social here. So if you're local to me here, you can come in. It's a free event. Come in and socialize and network with other entrepreneurs in the area. And then we have trainings this weekend, in-person notary. I think it has virtual tickets too on Eventbrite. And then SWAM certification, which is for Virginia. Okay, SWAM certification for Virginia. And that is also the clock on the wall. We are doing Jeopardy again. We're working on what we're going to do that. I might do it over the weekend, so stay tuned for that. If you missed Notary Jeopardy last time, I probably will do it over the weekend when I need a break from the course. I'm like, let's do some Jeopardy, right? So I will keep you guys posted on that. I love you guys. You can be six-figure notaries. You absolutely can. You just have to apply pressure. You have to learn the material and apply the concepts, and you can do it, okay? You absolutely can do it. You just have to get in there, okay? I love it, love it, love it. I'm going to have to make the trip just to come in person. You can. I'm here at the Notary Business Center. We are here. We are here for you. And I will see you guys. Luego. Have an awesome, amazing weekend. And it's funny, I'm still gonna have fun this weekend, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock this. And I realize like we have so much more potential inside of us. It's like you just have to dig deeper. You just gotta dig deeper. So I'm gonna finish y'all hold me accountable. I'm gonna finish my course this weekend. Okay? It's gotta happen. It's gotta be done. So come Tuesday morning, I'm like, I'm done. Take my exam. Okay. All right, guys. Be great on purpose. I will see you guys Luego. And until next time, happy signing. Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and